ICT Cabinet Secretary Owalo has thrown the Office of Data Protection Commissioner under the bus over the operation of Worldcoin in the country. The Cabinet Secretary is questioning why the Office of the Data Commissioner went ahead to register Worldcoin as a data controller despite directing it to cease operations, citing non-compliance with the Data Protection Act. As Brenda Zeda now reports, it is also emerging that agents of Worldcoin operating in Kenya have also not been registered by the Data Commissioner's office.
For 3 hours, ICT Cabinet Secretary Owalo was put to task by the Parliamentary Ad Hoc Committee probing Worldcoin activities in the country to explain to Kenyans why Worldcoin continued its operations despite the Office of Data Protection Commissioner having suspended its operations for 60 days in June last year and revoking its license. Owalo shocked the committee when he revealed that the Office of the Data Commissioner went ahead to register Worldcoin as a data controller in April 2023, even when the cessation order against them by the office had not been lifted.
Are we in a position to, that is behind, of course, deleting the information, are we in a position to suspend the app within our region?
At the top of your mind, can you point us to some laws that have been flouted and who carries or bears the biggest responsibility?
There is no information available at my disposal that between June 2022, when ODPC directed Worldcoin to cease operations, ODPC subsequently became compliant to warrant the ODPC to grant them registration.
According to Owalo, the Data Commissioner's office proceeded to issue a certificate of registration to Tools for Humanity Germany in September 2022 and Tools for Humanity Corporation USA in April 2023. He further stated that not even the agent of Worldcoin operating in the country were registered by Data Commissioner's office.
You do have ethical hackers as part of that team because they usually have knowledge to anticipate any concerns, especially in the cryptocurrency space.
I'm just wondering why they would be that bold that they have been given an order to cease collection of data. They will still go ahead now and just come into the country and continue doing the same.
Those agents equally have to be registered by the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner.
It is difficult for us to know whether these are even agents because it was Worldcoin or tools to register them and they are not registered.
Owalo absolved himself from any blame on the operations of Worldcoin in the country, saying that his ministry and other government agencies became aware of the matter in the end of July 2023 after it became of grave public concern Worldcoin operations.
When there was hue and cry about what was happening at the KICC, that's when personally as CS I became aware of the issue of Worldcoin.
However, he was put to task by the committee members over his recent statement in the media over what seemed to be his support towards Worldcoin operations.
But I did say that mere registration does not imply conformity to operational rules and guidelines. I qualified my statement.
So are you telling this committee that you are completely helpless in overseeing that office of the ODPC?
The Office of the Data Protection Commissioner shall operate independently without any undue influence from any quarter. That is what the Act stipulates.
But to her defense last week, the Data Protection Board told the committee that Worldcoin took advantage of a loophole in the law to carry out its activities, as there was no law that required Worldcoin to be registered. Brenda Zeda, KTN News.
His